Kentucky, the Bluegrass State, and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Kentucky Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Catch called for and made. First down for this offense. They'll try the right side. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You can't become sleepwalking into an environment like this because if you make some mistakes, this crowd will bounce on you.
It's third down to their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it inside the 25. And the defense couldn't come out, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You just cannot draw up the start of the season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. First down here for the offense. Here we go. Makes the quick grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Kentucky going quickly. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness. And teams are in different conferences. Maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night dealing with the transfer.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been. Be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Caught over the middle. It's White. Defense caught him in position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. The defense did a good job getting him down there, but you got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Got a man, it's what? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
As a defense, how scary is he? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Bounced off his feet.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as you get it over the head of Steve. He gets the ball, he's sticking outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why the offenses love to run. It just makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They want to run this quarterback. He is denied. Stop just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the one and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on down. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Holds it in on the left. He's off to the races. No tag. And he'll take it all the way. Now, touchdown, Kansas State.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass to the ball. When you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick. But I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit Hader, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing in all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to escape and get it himself.
He does a really good job. If you want to get a huge push, you got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now you just tuck it, scramble it, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Gets rid of it. And that pass picked off. Looking for more. Touchdown, Wildcats. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part.
The expressway is wide open. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was making touchdown. They finally get him down after the
Yeah, this is the kind of start. You want to create as many explosive plays as possible. And if you're an offensive coordinator and you can turn and hand the ball off and make big plays, it makes your play calling so easy. Let's see if they continue to run the rock with explosive plays like that.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love that play. I love the timing of the receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
That gives him 54 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy.
Kentucky, 0.
Ready up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Here we go. Back to throw. It's Vandergrift. He caught it. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line of the game.
You know, that's why this guy can play personally. You've seen him early in the run, off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this game.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Big time touchdown there to get some pressure.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet. You're starting to get back into it and get some momentum going.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quick. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB. You wouldn't...
He wants to go deep. Throws him inside the 20, still going. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Easy. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the end zone. And he can't find it. He's trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over the Sharks. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Running back goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. And he was drilled just as he released the pass and incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a catch past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Ready to punch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, it felt like fourth and long. No big deal. And they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Kentucky right back to the line. On second down, just keeps firing. Starting to feel a little pressure. He turns it loose to the left. He's got it downfield. Huge game.
Really nice timing on that. Quarterback perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Ready up. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This defense really is on now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Now, that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans are going crazy. But those are the plays that make the quarter matter a get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Cobra. Tuna. To throw, it's Vandergrift. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. He's running out, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It seems like a simple route. It's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
Second down coming up. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ready, set. Now on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Cricket. Griffin. He wants to pass it on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. Nice job by the defender, just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision making.
They'll run the option. The pitch. Discards a man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy. I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Moves. Johnson wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Ready up. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Clear. Clear. Hard in the back there. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The offense calls timeout. This is the second one they've used this half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Pilot. Get set. Get set. Pilot. Pilot. Johnson looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Yeah, and I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points and punches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. It look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up 14 over the Sharks. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys? Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say teams. I heard a lot of football. That's happening in this game. They're just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and you pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Finding the area. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Give to the running back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's good. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Using his feet. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And the Wildcats want to move